Thoughts and Friends podcast. We're going to get right fucking into it. We're back, baby. Bulig's here. Bobby's here. Brody's here. You know, it's that time of year we're feeling a little down, a little lethargic, but we got to do it for the people, do it for the fans, coming straight to your ear holes, giving you some audible happiness. How are we doing, guys?
I'm doing great. Like I told you, Brody, I'm just living the good old American dream.
Yeah, we got our families, our faith, and we're just blessed to be
In the
able to
US
be
of
on this
A.
podcast.
Wow. Should we start targeting Southern folks?
I mean, I think we could develop a real market on
A
Facebook.
nice following?
Probably.
Oh.
Yeah, especially with how much Brody drops the R word.
Yeah, I mean, they
Heavy use.
like edgy. They like edgy content.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
You know, they're the dumbest sector of people, so it'd be easy to kind of just be very disingenuous and hit all the things they want to hear.
Yeah, come
Which is
and
what I'm all
take it.
about. Well, Wes, how are you doing? You seem a little low energy. It seems like your spirits are down a little bit. Are you just grinding away? Or are you just okay and I'm just not reading you right?
No, I'm fine. Haven't felt the greatest the last couple days.
Same.
But like,
Are you sick?
just like able to function, but just like I don't know, something's off. But like,
yeah, I'm getting a little
85-90%, just like something's not quite.
What if you come down to St. Louis?
Traveling's good for sickness and
yeah.
Oh, I didn't think it was sickness. I thought that he was just feeling not that awesome.
It's just got the blues.
No, it's not. It's like some sort of sickness of some sort.
A little congestion,
like a very minor
fatigue.
Very minor thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a little just February flu myself. Nothing sickening, but just don't feel $1,000,000. I don't think so. Maybe.
You got that love bug?
Does that mean you are in love or you're heartbroken? I don't know what that means, I guess.
Yeah, lovesick I think means I thought lovesick and like
had love
bug.
and lost it?
No, I thought it meant like you're so in love, like you're like
I love you so much I could fucking throw up right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have diarrhea.
You make me want to puke.
No offense to Michaela, I've never felt that way before. Sorry if you're listening. You're not. So
you're not.
Who's really the bad guy here?
Not.
Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe if she listened, you would feel lovesick over her.
That's probably true. I'm very vain and very selfish, so it's the only reason I do this show.
Right.
How was Vegas, Bobby? Anything to report? Seemed like you really partied your little dick off.
Yeah, I did. It was fucking fantastic. First time I really got a true Vegas experience. I went with work, which you might think, oh, wow, that sounds boring. But I had the time of my life. I have a really good work crew. So we just went out and went out some more. Worked a little bit. We worked.
What was the point of said trip? Well, it just looked like you were just like in a mosh pit at a DJ show, like all the time.
Yeah.
Why did you go?
So when we landed, we set up, in a conference, there's normally like exhibit halls where like you can walk around to like booths and like meet with vendors and all of that. So we were a vendor. So like we weren't attending the conference. We were just there for people to talk to and like sit down and, meet with. And so the vendor booth was only open from like 11 to 6 every day. So it was like we could just go out super late. We didn't have to be back up at work until 11. So it was like,
they knew what they were doing. No one was sure. No one, that used to be starting at 8:00. No one was there.
Right. Yeah, no one was there. So what was really fucking cool is that on Friday night we went and Dylan Francis was DJ and we were like front row, super cool, great set, like such a good set. The only thing, well, I mean that's what you call it.
That's true. No, yeah.
The only thing is that you know how they like have that burst of like it almost looks like fog Guess what? It's not fucking fog. It's cold ass fucking oxygen. And that shit was so cold. And like it would like blow my hair insane. Like it felt like it was freezing my fucking face off. Like maybe that's what The Weeknd meant when he said, I can't feel my face when I'm with you. I don't know.
I don't think that's what he meant. I think
Me
he's
either.
talking about doing a lot of drugs.
Yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't feel my face. I don't know what was going on. Like I took this like powder in the bathroom.
Yeah, I did all this cocaine and this Xanax and this Molly all together, and then I was drinking. But I don't know why.
So
I think it's 'cause I
another
lived
weird thing is like the time difference. I didn't realize how much it would fuck me up, but it did. And I was up for like over 24 hours when I landed. And then Friday night we like all went to the shop, and this I'm not gonna give you a play-by-play, but I kind of roamed off by myself, like just to like the little napkin part, like where the napkins were, the tables were like 10 feet away. But I only went that 10 feet away by myself. And there was this guy, and he walked up to me. He's probably like 6'5", ginger, not cute, okay? And he was like, do you like Twilight? Like immediately going in for a pickup line. And it was, do you like Twilight? And I was like, fuck yeah, I like Twilight. You kidding me right now? And he was like, I'm Edward, and I'm going to bite your neck. And like acted like he was about to bend down to bite my neck. And I was like, you're actually not going to do that. And my coworker like came over and was like, get the fuck away from her. But what a pickup line.
Is it? I mean, that is a good way to get the cops called on you. Like,
I know. I'm
saying
saying what a pickup line. Like, that's like fucking bizarre. And that's not even the worst. That's not even the worst. It was a wild time.
Go on.
Well, the other thing was when we were at the club at Dylan Francis, this nerdy ass girl behind me, like she looked like came straight from the library. She like kept trying to put her hands in my pants.
In your pants?
Yes. While we were dancing, like just to like tug me to like pull me back to her. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I was trying to ignore it because I'm like, whatever, like she'll be embarrassed if I turn around and like stop talking to me. Yeah. And then my coworker looks behind me because he was like right next to me, and she was sniffing my hair. She was in my hair sniffing.
She was for sure on Molly or something, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
She was on Molly.
On another fucking planet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's or like ecstasy maybe. That seems like a
I just
I don't know. I've never done any of those things.
Hug and kiss you and
all I know is that
why did she look like she was from a nerd? Why was she a nerd? She just wore glasses.
She just looked really nerdy. Like no makeup, not hair done, glasses, like a weird outfit. Like if you're wearing a cardigan to, a nightclub, that's probably
I love that. I love like
nerd.
A library, just face melting amounts of fucking psychedelics, just sexually assaulting women in the club. That rocks.
Yeah. I gotta go to Vegas.
I mean, that guy, we gotta get that guy figured out. We need to get him on a fucking list. That's crazy.
And then so
your neck. That's a good one.
That was at like 4 a.m. And then at like
he said
10,
that. So he was drunk, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming he was on some substance.
Okay, not cool. I don't know. In my head, I was like, we landed. We were just like shopping. This is the middle of the day. This guy's
no.
Bite your fucking
This
neck.
this was 4 a.m. So then this shop was like right by our hotel room. So we went to bed, got up, went back down to that same cafe to get coffee, and he was sitting there having breakfast, and he like looked at me, and I just wanted to be like, dude, we got to talk now that you're sober. Or maybe you're sober. I don't know. Maybe you're just lingering in here like a little weird vampire.
Was he sitting in his shame? Did he know?
He didn't look shameful. I'll be honest.
I'm going to guess he has no fucking clue that he did that. Hopefully he's listening to this. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Probably
not.
Funny. Pretty unlikely.
Funny.
Pretty unlikely.
Yeah, we need to make some stickers or something. Start whenever you're going on these trips, just start plopping up some QR codes on
that
shit.
Would be great.
Spreading the news. We need to make some merch. We could really do a lot better to grow this thing, and We're not really, but we just keep
No.
chugging along.
Yeah.
It'll
We have
resolve
fun.
itself. We'll
We're
get
having
there one of
fun.
these days. It'll just happen. All right.
Yeah. So
Anything
great show
else
down
from Vegas?
Vegas
Seems fun. Seems
highly
cool. Wes, you have
recommend.
any
I
questions?
also went and saw Afrojack. That was pretty cool too.
Is that also EDM?
I've heard
I'm
of
not
that.
aware
What is
of
that?
him, I think.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
also...
a DJ, but it was like a laser show and
it.
that. And so as soon as we walk in, we immediately, like, these guys look at us. No English was spoken. They were just like lifted up this rope and they were like private bottle service. So we get in, we get like free private drinks. And then I realized like none of the people that are at the table like speak English. And then the two other girls that they brought in there with us, they were like, hey, these guys are like trying to like get like prostitute out girls. Like, you guys need to like get the fuck out of there. And they all like, they definitely weren't from America. They had a look about them. That maybe.
That got Andrew Tated, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
And
your
I
price?
Going to
like,
be in
whoo.
Romania real quick.
Yeah. So, you know what? We got out of that situation, got a $30 mixed drink, and just partied.
$30 mixed drink.
all
That's
she wrote.
insane. That's pretty.
Yeah, it
that's
was.
pretty. Sick.
Yeah.
Pretty
How many
tight.
drinks did you buy?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know. But they were strong. And I looked down at one point at that club. And I was like, oh my fucking God, my alarm on my phone is going off because I need to wake up to go to the airport. So I had to like Uber back to the hotel, immediately get to the airport, fell asleep at my gate. I woke up when it was like Group B was boarding. So thank God I woke up when I did. Threw them sunglasses on, got on the plane, made it home.
Classic Vegas.
Great.
So lit. So inspirational. Great show we got in store for you guys. We're going to talk artificial intelligence. We're going to talk the Grammys. We're going to talk etiquette. And we got another draft, folks. The drafts are fucking back in a big way.
Game
the big
week.
games coming up. We're drafting Super Bowl foods, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. But keep it locked.
Game day
Like, comment,
snackies.
subscribe. Game day snacks.
gonna
Oh,
start.
Yeah.
here's something that was ablaze on the internet that I think is pretty cut and dry, and I hope you guys answer this correctly. Do you guys shower at night or in the morning? Assuming you have your freedom. Like, not if you work out or whatever. Like, before you head out for the day, you take a shower, right? And I think maybe it's a little different with guys and girls, but I don't know.
Wes, you answer. I feel like I've been just talking for 20 minutes.
Yeah, would you shut up? So yeah, I have to imagine it's much different for guys and girls. I can shower and get ready in less than 10 minutes. So obviously I'm going to shower in the morning.
Also, I'm also team shower in the morning. For me, if I shower before I go to bed, that shower is negated by me sleeping, basically. Like, that's,
I was going to say,
I'm
guys,
getting a little sweaty, getting a little greasy. That shower did
Yeah.
absolutely nothing in terms of making me clean and presentable for the next day.
I don't know what the thing is about guys when they sleep, but you guys really do like secrete
Hot.
things.
Very hot. Yeah.
We're sweaty fucks. We are a big sweaty
Yeah,
man.
and it's like you can like when I feel like when you walk into the bedroom after like, you know, a girl's been sleeping in the bedroom, you can't tell. When you walk into a room after a guy's been sleeping in the bedroom, it smells a little musty.
Maybe there's I suppose there's a smell. I don't know. As far as like just being unkept and unruly, that's just a slob, you know, which I'm guilty of.
But it's not like it can be like
You're talking
you
smell
know, you
though.
sniff your pillow. You sniff your pillow and it might smell like someone slept on it.
Yeah. When a guy
So,
slept on
Saying.
it smells like someone
left
rubbed
to
their
your
ass
own
on it.
devices, in whatever scenario, do you shower the night before or in the morning? Say you're going to
girls-
work
I
every
shower at
day.
night.
You're working
Girls
9
can't
to
shower
5.
in the morning. They got too much hair.
Yeah, that's so true.
How
I
many
shower
times? Well,
at
how
night.
many? How often do you wash your hair though?
I
Be
mean,
honest.
like
You
maybe
little
twice a
slob. You
week.
skank. Yeah.
I know.
You think that's
and
most girls
I should
do shower at
more
night?
too.
Yeah, we're all
100%.
guilty. I'm working from home. It's.
Yeah, I feel like girls, if they shower in the morning, they'll do like one hair wash day a week and it will be at
Yeah.
night. But like some girls I could see, they prefer to shower in the morning to wake them up. I don't. I don't think it's necessary, but like this morning I took like a midday shower. That is like my preferred thing. It's like a
Weird.
good
All right.
pick me up.
I enjoy that as well. Or showering. I showered a couple hours before this. I was feeling a little sick. It just cures you. It's like medicine. It's
Yeah.
strange.
Same.
Yeah.
I took a shower
Sit
at
in
like
some
4
boiling
o'clock.
hot water, melt my skin off for a second. I just feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brody, I feel like you could get away with it. You do not have hair on top of your head. So you could go no shower in the morning, but especially some guys look better like when they don't shower. But my hair is gross and greasy and like fine, so it's a total disaster if I don't shower.
Yeah, like Tommy's friend Cody has like kind of like flow, and
Yeah.
he won't like wash his hair every day. He'll like wet it, but he won't like use shampoo every day because he's like, my hair is like needs that like build up kind of. So
Yeah,
it's like,
it looks better. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's more a feel
his
thing
own.
for me. I just I just feel better if I shower in the morning. Something about getting ready.
Yeah.
It just feels like part of the process. I'm clean. I'm
I know.
squeaky. Put on my clothes. Out the door.
Yeah.
I need to do it more.
Yeah, if I didn't work out, boy, it would not be a lot of
More-
showers per week. Would
Yeah,
not
more
be
recently I've
a
been
lot of
showering
bathing.
just twice. I shower like at night.
Oh,
Like I don't want to
after
after I
workout?
work because I just can't work out in the morning.
Yeah,
I just can't.
Yeah, I keep
working
trying to
out in the morning is
make myself try because like I can't. But if I get into a routine of doing it, I'll just be much less likely to be like, fuck. Because if I do it at like 4 or 5 o'clock every day, there's just 10 hours there where I can just talk myself into not doing it.
right.
Oh,
I
one little
have to
tiny thing
work out
popped
in the
up.
morning.
I'm out.
But
Can't do it.
I'm just so much more likely to do it and overcome that time that I can talk myself out of it than like getting out of a warm bed in the morning. Like that's not happening.
I'm not working out in the morning, so it's definitely
It's
a little
different
more
when you
tough.
work from home, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think it's easier to like make yourself do it at whatever time of the day when that's the only time you're leaving the house.
Yeah. For me,
But
that's true.
I have to do the morning.
I look forward to it more when I'm just sitting in my goddamn computer for 8 hours and fucking off all day.
Yeah. True.
Oh,
I'm
Speaking
so
of,
sad. I was trying to get a T-shirt for our podcast today, knowing it was going to be like the Super Bowl podcast leading up to the Super Bowl. It's not going to be here on time, so stay tuned on that.
You ordered a T-shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I also, just to touch back on Vegas, I know you snapped at me and were very mean in our last pod, but you did place a wager. You were gambling. And
No, I didn't.
why did you have
That was
you
my
had a bet
boss's
ticket?
slip from?
He gave it to me.
Fuck
You
you.
fucking phony. You phony.
You are a phony
It said
You're a
30
fraud.
cents on it.
and a fake.
He was
That's
doing
all you're
penny
worth.
slots.
Instagram versus reality, folks. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Get in her
Don't believe everything you
DMs.
say.
Let her know. Some people,
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right,
I
well,
didn't like
I
that
was
cigarette
excited.
myself either. So. But
What about
no,
you
I
is
didn't do
real?
a single slot.
All right, well, never mind then. I thought you did, and I was happy for
No. So sorry.
you. Okay.
Sure
Okay.
didn't.
Never mind. We can move on.
Transition. Speaking about fucked up reality, you guys heard of ChatGPT AI? You guys
You
know anything
guys.
about this?
I've heard
I
of it.
use
Bobby
it every
commented.
day of my life. It is
Really?
like my lifeline. Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, what specifically do you use it for? Well, for me, every time I try to
So-
use it, the site crashes because so many people are using it.
Yeah. Well, like I have a membership, so like I can like get in and always have access.
Do you have that through work or do you pay for that?
Yeah, I have it through work. So we use AI for like a ton of stuff. And so he gave it to us with the intention of like, I can just like make these like manuals, or I can just say like, hey, type me up an email to my customer talking about this. And it's like incredible. But also, oddly enough, I used it for like certain wedding stuff. Like we had to do these like welcome letters, and I was like, just type me up a welcome letter, and then I could like edit it. But it's just like a great like ground thing. Use it for all my Instagram captions.
Really?
Really?
Everything.
You're so fake.
Um,
Oh,
I know.
I hate
Instagram captions, like why? What?
because she's
Just for
not.
fun?
She's
Because
unoriginal.
yeah, I was like, sometimes I like am a little redundant, but like I literally put everything through Chat GPT. Like if I'm sending an email, I'll put it in Chat GPT and say, make this sound better. And it like makes it sound awesome.
Rolls.
So,
Yeah, that's. I'm
or I'll say,
in the
make this
same.
sound more friendly. Cause like I can be kind of like too stern. So I'll just say like, make this more friendly but professional. And it like is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our bosses are kind of pushing for that at work as well. My job does not really fall into Chat GBT stuff, but it's going that way.
Everyone's job
Do
falls into
you?
it. I even
Well, I
use
mean,
it like, I'll be
I
like,
don't
hey,
talk to people.
no, but it's not just for that. Like I'll say like, "Hey, make me this Excel formula," and it will like build me an Excel sheet with all these formulas that I need. Or like if you need to like recode something on like for like the back end of something, you can just say like, "Build me a code for X, Y, and Z," and it builds you code.
Yeah.
So,
No, it does do those things. Scary,
It's
scary
pretty wild.
stuff. It
It's
kind of
pretty
makes you
wild.
wonder, like, how many jobs are we just not gonna have very, very soon? Because, like, I
so
mean, like you're
it's
saying, not that this is doing your job for you, but it's kind of doing your job for you a little bit.
and we talked about it. So like I work in tech and like software development, obviously. So it's like if anyone's going to be affected, it's like our industry, right? Because like AI can do everything. But how my boss said it is like, we're not going to get rid of a single developer. We're just going to like accelerate. Like something that might have taken one developer 2 weeks to do is going to take him an hour. And now he can work on like 20 times the amount of products or projects in a week. And so for us, it's more so not, taking positions.
Yeah, I'd like to see an AI software go to Vegas and get drunk all weekend.
Right.
Good luck.
Good luck with that.
You're
You know what?
you're never gonna get replaced for doing that. So yeah,
He'll
you can always.
never replace me. Are you kidding? I was the party. So yeah, I love Chat GPT. I actually Drew, our good buddy Drew, is doing our ceremony for the wedding, and I just like threw in a prompt into Chat GPT and said, hey, like put together a non-religious ceremony, because the one he had was religious, and I just shot it to him because I was like, if you want some inspiration on like, wording for something that's non-religious, boom, here you go.
I put in Thoughts and Friends podcast. It doesn't know about us apparently, so not that good.
Sad.
AI,
Sad.
obviously.
Something else I did is I typed in like, write me wedding vows using Drake lyrics, and it was amazing. It was so funny. Like just as like a joke to like go back and forth and read.
Does
Something
that
about
not
it I don't like.
freak
I
you
don't
out or
like
make
it.
you feel bad that it's like I'm not ever going to think about
I haven't,
anything ever again,
I'm never
and
gonna
like
have an
No.
I'm just
original
gonna
thought.
be the AI? You know what I mean? Like my
I
free
think
will
it's
and thoughts are just not gonna be a thing.
I think it's normal to be freaked out by it, but like you still have to be able to like read and comprehend it and like carry a conversation about it. So it's like I'm not gonna actually have
For
Chat
now,
GPT
sure,
type
but I mean,
my vows out, but I am gonna type my vows and put them into Chat GPT to make them sound better.
sure, yeah, that makes sense.
Because why would I waste my time doing that when like I can just do 20 times the amount of things. Tell me.
Yeah, it's
You
for
just gotta
like you said, accelerating, not creating.
right.
Okay. Something about it I
However,
don't love, but
Related,
Either
Have
way.
you guys seen this AI Seinfeld thing? Have you seen
I've
any
not
clips
seen this.
about it?
I know about ChatGPT. I saw this. I do not know what this is.
Okay, so I got a little vid here that I'll just show you that'll explain it better than I can, I think.
What if the Seinfeld sitcom could live forever through AI? Nothing Forever is a Twitch stream fever dream where you can watch an AI's interpretation of Seinfeld. Apart from a few musical cues, audience responses, and prefabricated animations, everything you see on screen comes from the imagination of the underlying AI processes. This can lead to hilarious results, such as the Slug World stand-up bit by a character named
Says,
Larry.
hello there. Welcome to Slug World. I was like, yeah, hi.
Or a terrible game of charades, essentially ruined by the characters' limited animations. The characters will also often clip into one another or stand in silence for minutes at a time, which can be as funny as anything said. You can watch Nothing Forever on Twitch channel Watch Me Forever, along with thousands of other fans. It's become so popular, the developers are already thinking of spinning off multiple shows. What are your thoughts on Nothing Forever? Let us know in the comments.
Don't like that.
None of that looked funny.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not. It's more just the achievement of doing it rather than being like entertaining. But it just runs 24/7, and it just makes Seinfeld episodes basically. And if you listen to it, like it doesn't really make any sense, but it kind of does. And it is funny or weird or freaky to me that the AI will always kind of revert to being like, "What is the purpose of my life?" and like, "What is going on?" And it'll like talk about God and like what the meaning of life is, which is kind of freaky. And it got banned because it was started to make like transphobic jokes by itself. So that's kind of funny.
No.
So they're
Yeah,
banned
'cause,
off
like,
Twitch for now.
I think what's kind of crazy is like what people don't realize too is like ChatGPT is like it's like clean AI, like it's safe. As soon as you get into like the open AI and like they start tapping into the dark web, it can get like actually fucking scary and like insane. So we'll see what's to come. I mean, I think that this is like just a precursor for what's coming.
Yeah, I mean, there's not going to be any movies, shows, magazines, books. Just going to be AI. We're just going to bow down, and before we know it, we're just going to be fucking floating husks of meat walking around with no purpose. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah,
I'm not
honestly,
different
sounds
than
great.
that. Like, not that much different than that right now. Like, I'm just here.
You're not wrong. This show could probably be better if it was AI, if we're being honest.
For sure.
Yeah, you should go on it right now and tell it to write us ideas for a podcast episode.
Fuck. I just closed it.
I can.
Whatever. No, I'll do it. Fill some time.
Okay.
Talk about this.
You know what?
Podcast.
Talk about what? Our podcast? Speaking of original, invigorating content, I have something for you guys today.
We did say we were going to do this,
candy.
and I'm glad that you remembered. What is obviously
at the
Reese's,
store.
but I don't know what the twist is.
Reese's potato chips.
I think I've had these before. I think. Have you ever had
Should we
these
do
before?
some ASMR?
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Just kidding. So, fun fact about me that I believe I said on our candy podcast was that I'm not a big Reese's gal. I think that the peanut butter is a little gritty.
A
Now,
little
is
bit of a
this fully
sand
replaced?
texture.
Fully replaced with, or is, I assume there's still some peanut butter involved.
Well, yeah.
No, it's just little bits of potato chip, I think.
straight
now
up
it's got-
chips.
No, it's got chips. mixed in,
Yeah,
or
it
what's
just
the-
like falls out. Just like a little shell, just dumps out potato chips.
Could be good.
Yeah. No, there's still peanut butter in it. Oh, you hear that crunch?
Got some crunch.
It is chip. Let me lay my eyes on that.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
yeah, sure. What's the review?
You can't really tell that. Can't tell that it's potato chips. Just like there's already
crunchy?
like candy like this that's like crunchy peanut butter. Not like crunchy as in like the nuts, but you know, like the crispy. It's actually pretty good.
I like sweet and salty.
It's not even
I could
salty
get down
though,
with
really.
that. Well, what's even the
Mm.
point? Just
What
the
is
texture, I
it? Yeah,
suppose.
what is it?
Peanut butter's
Must be
kind
the
of
texture
inherently
only.
a little salty too, I guess. A little.
Right. I guess it's a little
wee
salty.
bit.
That
you
might
get it
be
again?
more.
I told it to write us an interesting podcast conversation. I don't know how entertaining this would be to read. Do you want to
Probably
do
not
this?
very. Probably not very.
No,
I
it's
thought we
not.
were going to
It's
inspire
Yeah.
like some. Yeah. Either way.
like,
See,
give us some
GBT
topics.
sucks,
it's like
dude.
it's like a doctor talking about medical shit, which is whatever.
Okay.
Either way. Still got a lot of work to do, Chat GBT. You haven't
Yeah.
sold me yet.
Get better. Speaking of things that need to get better, the Grammys, those kind of fucking suck. We need to do something to shake those up. It is jump the shark
What would
a
shake
bit.
it up for you?
You thought
I
it
don't
sucked?
know, but I think the show itself is
I
not
didn't think
very
it sucked.
good. I think the
Well, Trevor
nominations
Noah
are
fucking
always
sucks.
pretty bad. Well, okay, let's get a new host. Let's get some new jokes. I don't know what we need to do.
Why is it
Maybe
the same host?
what do you mean?
Like,
It's
didn't Trevor Noah do it like the past few years? Like, why don't we switch it up every year? Like, the Oscars
don't
has like
know.
a different host every time.
I
I
would
thought.
assume he doesn't do it every year, right?
No,
could
I
be
think
wrong.
he does.
He could have done it multiple
Because
years.
I don't
but
like him.
There's been other hosts.
Yes,
I don't know how
in the
many times
history of
he's
the
done it.
Grammys, there have been other hosts, but I think the past few years it's been him.
I
he's
don't
not
know.
funny.
I think he has done it other times. Yeah. Yeah. I don't
I think like James
enjoy
Gordon did it
his.
once, maybe.
Do not enjoy
Yeah, he
James
did.
Corden or Trevor Noah.
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you do
Why-
because you have to appeal to the widest swath of people possible, and anything like that is going to fucking suck no matter what.
Old
you
Granny
kind of
loved hairstyles.
you kind of appeal to nobody. I don't know. It's why would I watch? The other thing I realized is like with Twitter and Instagram and all this shit, it's like why even watch? Like the 3 minutes of this 2-hour show that are interesting and worth me consuming, I'll be able to just watch that as it's happening while I'm
Right.
watching something else that I would rather watch.
What 3 minutes are those for you?
Oh, this year I don't even know.
You just mean like something viral will happen that
in
you
general,
will-
like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Like that's the only reason. That's the only cool thing that happened in the Oscars that year. All the rest of it is like just
Well,
whatever.
I mean,
you
yeah.
find out
if
who wins, but
If you don't care who wins music awards, then Grammys are probably not for you.
yeah.
I
And
watch the Grammys just to see like the outfits and the performances. Like I
think
actually care about who wins the award.
I would say, yeah, I think in both of those regards, they were pretty bad this year as well. I would not say there were a lot of people that outfits really stood out. I thought Harry's jumper on the red carpet was not my fave. His fit at the show was okay. I'm trying to think of other people. So many of the guys just try to go too fucking bonkers with it. Like, no
What do you
one
think of
just
MGK?
dresses normal. I mean, he's an absolute fucking doofus.
He's a cartoon character.
Loser.
He's a doofus.
Yeah, he thinks he's an anime character. He's an absolute buffoon. But
There
I
weren't
don't know.
really
I
any
think
other
most people
guys
kind
there
of
that
look
were
like
like
shit.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about the clothes for the most part. Harry was dressing some wild shit, but I thought the performances were good-ish, like
Yeah, I think
entertaining.
so,
They're pretty
too.
good. I didn't. And then
Sam Smith,
you know,
that shit
I like
was
Lizzo.
dumb.
that shit
Didn't like it.
sucked.
That shit was fucking ass.
The hip hop thing was really cool.
Yeah, that was neat. That was neat.
They went
Yeah,
from
I dozed
was
dozed
it?
off during that, if I'm being honest.
Oh, it was pretty cool. All
I was
the
just so
older,
tired.
they kind of made a big leap. They kind of made a big leap up to was
yeah,
that was
there was
Lil
like,
Baby?
It was like a 20-year gap. Of like, what about? It seems like there's a lot of guys we left out here.
Yeah, yeah. They might have been pressed for time on the. They really took it for a walk in the early half, and then it was not didn't really take as much time for the second
And
half. But I don't know.
I
Those
think
shows in general are kind of whatever, but
It's just
the
a
performances
big
are
jerk
good.
off fest, and it's fun to look at hot people. And another thing, social media. It's like I just know too much about these people. When there was some sense of like mystique and mystery, like I see all these people every single goddamn day doing who the fuck knows what. It kind of kills the mystique.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about Harry Styles. Like he doesn't, his personal life is not very open, which makes him interesting as a celebrity and person.
Yeah. He still has that like celebrity vibe because you don't see so much of his like
Yeah.
God damn it.
social life.
Wes, what are you?
I
What are you
do-
struggling with over here? Your light
I
keeps
do want to
falling?
say
Like,
I do want to say that Trevor Noah has hosted the past 3 Grammys. So
Yeah, I saw that also.
2020,
I mean,
he didn't, but it's like let's switch that up. I think we should do a few different
quick
music
fix.
performances. But overall,
and it's
um
I was thinking about this. There's such a wide range of categories and genres at the Grammys that there's just going to be so many chunks of time where large groups of people are extremely uninterested in what's going on. Like Luke Combs performing, like 70% of the people watching are like, I don't know who the fuck this is. Or like maybe less, maybe more, but like there's stuff going on where like if you're a movie person, you tune into the Oscars, like everything you're gonna kind of didn't
That's so
see all the
true.
movies, but you love movies, and it's all like you're not gonna be totally uninterested in like blues or hip hop at the Grammys. You're like, what the fuck is this? I don't care.
yeah.
I don't know.
I
Ex-
it seems like the nominations with the Grammys, and I feel this way, and I don't
There
listen
are
to a
Too
ton of
many
music.
Grammys.
There's too many, and also so many of the things that get nominated for stuff. It's like it's crazy to me how many things that objectively fucking suck get nominated for Grammys. Whereas like
I
there's
don't
no
know
other like the
the
Oscars.
process.
I don't know.
Throw out
There's
some
very
fucking takes.
rarely movies that are just fucking terrible that get nominated for Oscars. Whereas like Jack
Yeah, it's
Harlow's
more
album
prestigious.
fucking was bad and it got nominated for best hip hop album because it seems like it is such an industry popularity Billboard thing. There's already a Billboard Awards. So like why are we also doing that with music? It doesn't seem like there's any sort of criteria or reasoning behind what does or doesn't get nominated, what does or doesn't win. Because in certain
Yeah.
categories, like the artsy kind of avant-garde thing won, and in other things like Harry Styles won, which is like that album was good. Was it the best album of the year? Probably not, but like I don't know.
There's too
How
many
are
Grammys. There's like
nominations
there's
and
hundreds.
votes taken?
There's 100 plus Grammys, aren't there?
There's a committee of people like the Oscars that votes on it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Wes. I don't know. I don't know how many are televised.
They don't
Not
do them all
of
on
them are
TV. Yeah.
The other thing is I mean, maybe these just aren't on TV because I am much more versed in the Oscars. But are there? I assume there's like technical awards that aren't like just for performers, right? Because it seems like all the awards are just for the musicians, and there's no
yeah,
like
because
producing Grammys or
no, because what's
Yeah,
his name
'cause
has
Jack-
some
Antonoff
the most.
got Best Producer of the Year, Producer of the
Okay.
Year 2 times in the year.
Who's the
in
guy?
a
Fucking
row.
what's his name? Has tons of Grammys. Has like the second or third most of all time. That producer.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah, Quincy Jones. So
Yeah.
they don't show any of those. They just show
Sure.
Song of the Year, Album of the Year, fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
Like,
New
it's-
Artist or
but-
whatever.
Who got Best New Artist?
I don't know. I made that up. That was probably something
Well,
like
they
that.
do
but
do that.
yeah. Something,
Last year it
whatever
was
it's called.
Olivia Rodrigo. This year it was Samara Joy, who I've never heard of, but
What did Lizzo win?
best pop solo performance. No, that was
Yeah, they
Adele.
have. They give
best.
best pop album, best pop
It was like
solo performance, best pop group performance,
Yeah, it was
best
like
pop
single.
song of the year.
Like,
But like, what's the difference between best pop solo and that? So it's like best song and then best performance. I don't really know the distinction between the two, and someone who knows more about music could tell you that. But I think she
Yeah.
won best performance, best pop performance,
Sure.
which I guess just takes into part her role in the song, and rather than the rest of the elements of the song.
Well, she was pumped about it.
Yeah.
yeah,
A lot of people.
She
What was
rightfully so.
What the fuck won Song of the Year?
Pop
Bonnie
was
Raitt or something?
Yeah, I mean that's like the shit I'm talking about. Like we got lifetime achievement awards for a fucking reason. Like even old people that listen to Bonnie Raitt didn't listen to that shit. Like I didn't even know she
I don't
came out
even
with
know
an
who
album
that
this year, and
is.
she's like a legendary sort of 70s rock folk country artist. Like she's like a million years old.
Way better than 10-minute version of
Yeah, I mean,
whatever the fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
I
All too
don't know.
That's all too well. That's too long.
I walk through the door.
Shorter version's better.
The other thing, like, I love these albums, and if you look at the nominations, there's like 150 fucking people listed on the nominations for these things.
Yeah, there's
Album of the
over
year.
100.
But I'm saying, like, Beyonce Renaissance, this song, there's legitimately 55 people on this nomination just on this song.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Grammys silly.
not.
I like the performances though.
Something else that I find to be a bit silly is like how like people were like heckling Harry Styles like during his acceptance and afterwards because they said Beyonce should have won. Like I think that that's like the most ridiculous thing, you know?
For
Yeah,
album of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her album was better,
So-
in my opinion. But, like, also, it's the fucking Grammys. And whether
Not a big
Beyonce, like,
Beyonce girl.
that album's fucking great. It was one of the best albums last year, I thought. It was really good. But that being said, like, artists of that size, like, another Grammy. She'd already won and gotten the most Grammys of all time distinction. And I guess, like, from a narrative, it makes sense to end with her getting another Grammy. But, like, another Grammy for those two, like, doesn't affect their career. Like, the new artist Grammy, like, that legitimately changes your career. Like, some of these people, like, that changes your life. You win. Like, Harry Styles or Beyonce, like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, they've both got enough Grammys.
I just think that it's, like, really weird to, like, yell and, like, make a scene.
Yeah, that's strange. You're at an award show. Like, who fucking cares?
Right.
Music fans
That's why
are
fans shouldn't go.
They're crazy people. They
Her
are
fans are
sick.
insane. What is the deal with that? Why is that?
I mean, Taylor Swift fans are kind of
I-
similar. Harry Styles fans. I mean, it's all these artists that are this big. There's
Mostly-
just sick,
mostly
deranged people.
Taylor
It's a cult
Swift
following.
and Beyonce. You hear it the most about for some reason. I don't know why they're all like so defensive and like. I don't
Here's
know.
the shit.
You got
dovetailing
it all.
off
You're
that.
the best. I don't understand.
The segments where they would cut to the fans talking about which album should win is like, talk about a complete waste of fucking time. Like, shout out to these people getting on TV, but we need to like give these people some notes and some lines because that could not have been more goddamn boring. And it's
I don't
fucking
care
it's
what the
tragedy.
fans
It's fucking struggle porn. Also, it's always like, well, I've got this fucking wrong with me, and I like Kendrick. It's like, oh my god, like fucking who cares?
Yeah.
It's very disingenuous and stupid and boring and lame.
Yeah. I like the
I
hip hop
agree.
thing. That was about it.
Yeah,
Not
that
much else to
was
say.
kind of neat. The rest of it's God. There are just a lot of Grammys.
You are right. The and it's just like with everything now, just like podcasts and everything, the access you have. This is the red carpet. It's like I don't care. I see them all the time. I don't acceptance speech. They talk all the time. Award shows, kind of like late night shows. They're kind of stupid. You don't need them.
People are still making comedy albums. I didn't even know that was a thing still.
Yeah. Oh, who won that?
I didn't know
Dave
that was a
Chappelle?
thing.
Oh yeah, I know. Louis won the last couple, and then he was nominated with Chappelle and a couple other people. Yeah, people still do that, I guess.
Music for visual media, best score soundtrack. Yeah, it's 100.
A lot of Grammys.
Just keep fucking scrolling. Oh shit.
Speaking of-
Okay.
Oh,
Hold on. Everyone, hold on. Bobby's.
Everyone, stop and hold on.
Everyone, hurry up. Hold
Go
on.
off.
I think we should make some quick notes about the old Bachelor episode.
I have not
Okay.
been watching. Just a heads
quickly.
up. So
I know.
I did
know.
not watch the first 15 minutes. I was late to start, but that's okay because the season is
So what
not that
I'll
action
do
packed.
is I'll do a quick summary with our thoughts, and I'll make it very quick. First of all, we had a one-on-one. They did a night at the museum. Brody, we got an overnight date this week. They're not waiting until the fantasy suites. We got an overnight date.
To walk
super
of
early,
shamed
which was
back to the
interesting.
house.
Yup. And they did not sleep. She made it very clear that they did not sleep. Do we think they fucked?
No.
Really?
Zach might be a verge.
Might be a total verge.
That's you. You have the first one-on-one overnight date. Are you trying to fuck or no?
If my game is right, then probably.
Wait, if I'm
Yeah,
which
I feel
which
like
one?
I
If I'm
would.
her or him,
Yeah.
are you saying the girl?
Well, you're a him. You're a him.
Well, no, I'm saying
So-
who
What
am I?
role am I in?
Am I the main? Am I
Oh,
a
the
cast member? Or am
lead?
I the lead?
Okay, you are a cast member.
Yeah, I mean, depends what my confidence and my skill set is. I think if I think I could, make this man fall in love with me by throwing
I
that
wonder if
ass
they told
back,
them
then
that they
probably
weren't allowed
if-
to. Because even
I mean,
if like the
probably-
cameras were there, I'd be like, I mean, we're still sleeping. They're gonna watch all this.
They ain't putting this on TV, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's like when athletes get mic'd
Exactly.
up and they just curse really
just
loud on
don't use
purpose
it.
so they
Yeah.
can't use it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that happened.
Here's my opinion on
We
this.
had
Does it seem like the
Okay.
show is just devolving into they're just going on normal dates like regular people, and it's like, what the fuck is even the point? Am I no, not at all?
No.
Okay.
because they don't
No,
see each other very
stupid.
much. So
Okay. Go on
Well,
with
I
the
think
episode.
I get what you're saying, but
Like having
I
the
think
framework
that-
of the game of it is like the point. So like whenever we get rid of that, it's like it's just
But they're
people
not
dating
getting
each
rid
other.
of that because they still can't like see each other very much, and they're mic'd up, so it's not like they have any alone time, really. But we'll see.
Back in
Anyway,
my day,
we had
hometowns
a
and
football
overnights used to
date.
mean something. But that's just
We had a
did
football
have a
date,
football
of
game.
course.
Yeah. The
Yep.
Bachelor Bowl 5.
It was stupid. We had some major drama. A girl self-eliminated. Another girl.
There was,
got
like,
sent
4 of those.
home. Yeah. We had Bailey and Brianna both went home before the rose ceremony, even, which that was
Yeah.
fine. I was okay with both of them going home. Brianna was so fucking annoying.
Brianna kind of
the way she
sucked.
talked,
Bailey,
Yeah.
yeah, Bailey, take it or leave it. But yeah, better.
Yeah.
We had a better crop still here, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
The big twist of the night is that there was basically like the villain in the house. We see the last rose. It's panning to her. It's panning to the last rose. He calls someone else's name. Sends the villain
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, yeah. Mostly like 9 out of 10 times, she's staying around. Like she's got the voiceover. I don't know. I'm nervous. I think I'm gonna go home. I hope he believes me and not everyone else in the entire house that's telling him I suck. I don't know what's gonna happen. And then he calls her name and everything's saved, and she gets to be the villain for the rest of the
Yeah.
time. Nope.
But nope.
You're gone. You're gone. He
Yeah.
picked Mercedes instead.
And then there was things that came out afterwards saying that she was trying to kiss girls in the house. She would get super belligerent, and that people like
You s-
really didn't like her.
You said that she looked like she was tweaking a little bit. Might have snuck a little coke.
She
in.
was definitely tweaking. She was taking a bump or two. Like
which girl
she
is
was
this?
like
the mom, Christina Mandrell or something.
Yeah, the one who
had-
had the party bus the first night.
She
and the
got to
kid.
use her full name because she had famous parents or something.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Huh.
So she got sent home.
Good for
And
her.
that's why. And that's
So-
why I think maybe they didn't have sex. I feel like Zach is so straight laced, so down the middle that if the contestant did that, he might think less of them. Like if the one-on-one threw herself at him,
Do you
like
think
trying to get
they
an
maybe
get an
went-
advantage, she might turn him off.
Okay, they definitely did stuff though, because like they did not sleep. She said they didn't sleep.
Dude,
Just
just a
talking.
lot of talking. Just a lot of intimate
Heart to
talk.
heart.
Dude, just,
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
We're talking
boring.
some hand jobs, or did she, hand stuff, mouth
Maybe.
stuff? Or are we
Mouth
talking
stuff.
private parts stuff? I don't know.
I think if you're a grown adult though and you're doing mouth stuff, you're just having sex.
Yeah, it's like what's
Like,
what's
do you
the
ever
point?
just stop after that?
What am I
Like,
saving this for?
Like, all right,
Yeah.
good job. That was fun.
Good
all right, we'll
enough.
see you in the morning.
Right. And then you just lay back down on the bed. Like,
Whew. That was nice.
What did
Yeah.
that taste like?
How often are you just go ahead and flipping the oven on, letting her preheat to 425 and just, never mind. Just turn that off.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Yeah, actually, matter of
Yeah.
fact, I'm
I'm
good.
not gonna have that
The
Jack's
smell.
pizza. Just want to heat it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted
think-
to defrost it and
yeah.
Actually, I
So-
scraped the cheese off, sprinkled it on the bottom of the oven, let it all burn to shit, and then I just shut her back up, and I went about my day.
yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just the problem you're going to have
So-
to deal with for the next, 12 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that they had to. I'm kind of on the. I think they probably did a lot, but
Yeah, probably. But I was just
Whatever.
maybe suggesting Zach seems very down the middle. I don't know. But he's breaking the rules and having
We'll see.
fucking slumber parties on week 3. So
I like to think
I know.
the contestants have some sort of labor union where like we want to be able to fuck earlier. Like I'm not doing this unless you let us have sex with each other, and we're going to be pretty firm on that. Those are our
Okay.
demands.
I wonder.
you can eliminate. We'll move it. Well, you can eliminate 12 on night 1 now, but we would like in return to have sex earlier in the season, and we're firm on that.
And with more people,
Take it or
I
leave
think that more people come out from Paradise having successful relationships. So maybe they're like, you know what? Let's just let them have free reign of boning.
Interesting.
So we'll see. But that's all my
Maybe.
bachelor talk.
Maybe Christina Mandrell was onto something. Maybe they got to start letting the chicks fall in love with each other too. If you want to pluck and run from the season, maybe or dudes too. It's the Wild West. There's just
Yeah.
what I'm deciding. Paradise is just better. Multiple
Paradise is
things
so
going on
better.
at once.
That was never a debate. The
Yeah.
only reason
Yeah.
why we watch the main season is so that we know who's going to Paradise. That's the only
Yeah,
reason why
I was just gonna
watch.
I was just gonna describe something to make it better. I was like, oh, they have that. It's just Paradise.
Yeah.
And then they
It's
made
just
Love
Paradise.
Island, which is like a better version
Which
of
is
that.
better.
And it's
Yeah. With accents.
I'm gonna
We've kinda
watch Love
moved past
Island.
it.
I'm gonna start watching it.
I want to watch this new show called MILF Manor. That seems like something
Oh.
I'm into. It seems
Oh,
good.
Cody co-watches
You've
that,
watched
right?
it?
yeah. Do you watch that? Have you watched Cody's videos on it?
I don't think I have.
It is wretched. It is.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Don't.
I want the people to make me feel good about myself. I don't want people better than me on reality
is.
television.
Mm.
I don't think you'll get through it. I don't think you'll be able to stomach the.
All
ick.
right.
It's bad.
If I remember, I'll write it in my notes. I am
It is-
homework for next week. MILF Manor it is. I'll give you my review, and we'll get back to it.
Whew. I can't
Oh,
wait
yeah.
for that. I'm excited for that.
Speaking of
Maybe I'll watch an
etiquette,
episode too.
yeah, maybe we'll just recap every episode. New York Magazine made a list that was going around my social media for a number of reasons, but it's basically like a list of things like, do you know how to behave, how to act in modern society? And like, a lot of people were upset because it's like kind of uppity East Coast elite people that live in New York City that are completely fucking delusional about how other people live. But I just want to read a couple to you and
Yeah, I'd
just
love
give
that.
your thoughts,
Yeah.
how you feel about them.
Sure.
Thoughts and friends.
Thoughts.
Yeah.
This is the thoughts.
Yeah.
Here's
So many
here's one. You may callously cancel almost any plans up until 2 p.m. Assuming you have evening plans. Up until 2 p.m. you can just cancel. Thoughts on that?
So what is the?
Any plans?
Sorry. So the list is supposed to be what now?
It's
like
like
rules for just like general
rules for polite society, being
Okay.
a good person in 2023.
That's the deadline too,
Okay.
and then you're just locked in.
2 p.m. Yeah, it says there's still ample time for their friend if they so choose to find another companion. Is the rationale?
I kind of agree with
I'm-
that, unless it's like a big thing.
yeah, all these things are a little fluid. I kind of agree. I
Seems
think
fair.
that's fine.
Seems
I
fair.
think that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, you could do it later depending on how close of friends you are, but yeah, seems
And
fair.
depending on the thing, if it's like let's run to Target together, fine.
Yeah.
But if it's like let's go to this concert together,
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
a planned
Two is
thing
the
that
cutoff.
requires tickets of some sort, don't be
Yeah.
an asshole.
Yeah.
Then same day is even kind of like, what are we doing?
There's a lot of
Right.
these, so I'm just gonna try to
Are you
pick and
fucking-
choose here.
Yeah.
This is a funny kind of. If don't be loudly naive about dating apps if you're in a relationship. Meaning, if you've been in a long-term
Okay.
relationship, you're like, I haven't been on those. I don't even know what's going on there. What is that all about? I kind of agree with that.
I agree.
It's not
I agree
funny.
with
It's not
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
That's
up.
kind of like
All right.
up there with people that are like, I've never even like been on TikTok. Like, what is that even? It's like, you know what the fuck TikTok
It is.
Just because you're not
Yeah.
on it.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid bitch.
That was a good one. All right. This list is crushing so far. Go on.
Are we uppity New Yorkers, guys?
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
some of these are
We
like,
do have-
you don't have to read your friend's book when they write a book. It's like,
Oh.
I certainly don't have any friends
Boy,
that have
don't-
written a book.
Actually, I do know someone that wrote a book.
Did you read it?
No.
Yeah. Well, there you
I
go.
could
Maybe,
write a book on
they're right.
ChatGPT.
You could. You fucking.
I mean, there's got to be
I
a lot
wonder
of
how-
those already.
I wonder how you'd write that.
What do you
write
mean?
a book.
It'd be easy.
Yeah, no shit. You would just type in a ChatGPT.
That's what she.
So you to go chapter by chapter and give it prompts. Like you still have to give it prompts. Like I want a love story about.
No, I
for
like the
people
idea of
that
you
do a
just you type in
podcast.
write a book.
Write. a
That's
book.
it. Enter. Send it off to the printer.
Yeah.
Whatever you get is
Yeah.
what you get.
Bestseller. Yeah.
Uh,
right, go
let's see here. While on a date, if you find you're talking a lot, ask yourself, when was the last time I asked a question? Thoughts?
Also agree with that.
Yeah. That's just
Some
I
of these are a
totally
little
agree.
basic. Some
Totally
of these don't
agree.
really understand.
I sometimes have to go the other way.
Yeah, I need to just stop
Oh.
listening and participate. Yeah, I'm the same way.
I could go like 45 minutes and like that this person doesn't even know my name because I'm
Wow.
Maybe it's their fault though. Let's
You're
just,
engaged.
nothing's
batting
ever
the
my
ball.
fault.
Yeah, maybe they should ask that question.
They need that prompt.
Yeah.
Don't use your friends as foreplay. And the meaning of this is, say you and some other couples are together. You and your significant other get in a fight. Don't like start trying to get your friends to side with you and take sides and get them to go to bat for you. Just leave them out of it because it makes it awkward. Thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't have one of those, but
It could work with. It doesn't have to be significant others. Just trying to get other people to take your side in arguments. It doesn't have to be a significant other thing.
Yeah, I feel like
I think that's really common.
I
And, that's
agree,
kind of the
but
point.
at the same time, it's kind of funny sometimes to be like,
Yeah, depends on the
don't
thing.
you agree with me?
Yeah, if it's like some really like
Yeah, if we're serious about it, then
yeah,
it's
like
kind of
serious issue, yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
fucked up. I like this
Oh my
one. It's
gosh.
acceptable to tell any kind of lie in order to leave a drink state. Agree. Hard agree.
In order to what?
In
I'm
order
sorry.
to
Leave
leave a
a
what?
drink state. If you're out to drink, you're out for a night out with your
Oh.
friends. You can tell any kind of lie to get out of it, and you're good
To just like bail, just to like leave
Yeah.
the
to leave.
yeah, I don't care. Whatever.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Sure.
my dog's birthday.
Yeah, kids crying. You don't have a kid. See ya. I'll be whatever.
I can
See
hear
ya
'em.
later.
I'm out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even explain.
I
Just
agree.
bail. Just Irish goodbye. Who cares?
If someone starts telling you a story you've heard
Irish
before, you have
goodbye.
2 seconds to tell them. And then after that, what do you think?
No.
No,
just-
you
Or
have
do you
more
just
time
sit there
than
and
that.
listen?
More time. You have more time than that.
But you got to act quickly, or else, it is. I think it has to be pretty prompt. I don't want to get
Or-
3 paragraphs in.
Or you think they'll be like, "Well, why the fuck didn't you say something?"
Yeah, exactly.
I think you can organically make like, "Oh no, you did. No, I remember. Yeah, I remember that." Like
Sure.
in some
Yeah. Again,
some
you could
detail,
lie.
like
If
so,
someone does that
yeah.
to me, 9 times out of 10, I'm not telling them that they already told me this. I'm just like,
You're just
fuck
listening.
it.
I'm the same
Just
way.
tell
I
me
just listen to the
again.
end. I'll just be like, wow.
Nice.
Which is fine.
And
That's an option too.
if I suspect that I'm doing this, I'll like stop mid-story. I'm like, I didn't already tell you this, did I? Because I'm paranoid about that because my parents do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm
So-
likely to tell them. I think.
That's good.
Yeah, but like, I think you don't want to wait until they tell the whole thing and be like, you already told me that. You can't do that.
No. Also,
My phone
if
keeps
you-
making a noise.
assuming you actually do remember this, mother.
Fucking light. Oh,
I have
no.
a friend that even if I tell him or her that they already told me this story, they keep going. They tell me again.
That's fucked
And I'm
up.
like,
No.
like, you already
Dislike.
told me.
Oh,
Okay.
you tell them that they've told you and they still just keep
Yeah.
going?
They
Hate that.
They provide more details this time, but
Ugh.
yeah. I'm like,
I
come
love
on.
people just waste my time. What a fucking...
Yeah, I think it's a good way to tell them. I think it's a good way, especially if you do actually remember the story and remember what they said, to reinforce that you were listening the first time they told it.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
oh yeah, no, you did tell me that because then this happened.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Bury
Like I'm a
the-
good friend. I was listening the first time.
Bury the
Sure.
lead for them.
Yeah.
In their own
You got any more?
story.
For them in their own story. Yeah, spoil it. Yeah, give them the punchline to their own story. Love that. Really-
yeah, finishing
really
people's
cuts them.
sentences. People love
Really
that.
story cuck them. I love that.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you could say it with like a sarcastic tone whenever you finish it too, that's always good.
Yeah.
And like a
All right, I'll try to breeze through. It's okay to ghost after one date. Assuming you've never met that person before. One date. I think I agree.
just saying I'm not interested.
I think it is okay, but like you're a scumbag. Like it's not that hard to not do it.
Just say, hey, I'm not feeling it. You're
Yeah.
fucking ugly and a little fat.
It is okay though. But like if you're trash and scum.
That's just
Yeah,
bad
I think it's
karma.
fine. I think do whatever you want. If you ghost someone, stay gone forever.
I agree.
Whenever she drops 15 lbs, don't come crawling back. You're done. You had your
I have an
shot, you're out.
I have an example of someone I work with that went on probably like 4, 5, 6, 7 even dates and like were like dating and then they ghosted for like 4, 5, 6 months and then now they're together again.
What was his
Not
reasoning
saying
or
it
her
can't work,
reasoning?
but seems
I don't
bad.
remember. I don't remember.
Okay.
And I don't want to get it wrong.
I
But
don't like that. I don't like that.
yeah. But
Being
going
ghosted is
steady,
just
it's
the
good-
worst
it's good
feeling.
now. Yeah, it is. That's the thing. People that ghost haven't been ghosted before themselves.
I agree.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Sure. Don't describe TikToks. It's more boring than describing dreams. Agreed. Just send it to me. Just show
Yeah.
it to me.
So
I don't,
Yeah, just
don't
send
try
it to me. Yeah.
don't try to describe it. It's
They're
Yeah.
going to be
oh,
dumb
I
as
butchered
hell.
that. Yeah, you did. No shit. It's
Yeah.
fucking video.
You know what? I don't even
it's
wanna
not
see
gonna
it
be
now.
funny. Yeah, you ruined
Right.
it. It's not going to be funny, no matter what you show me. Gift randomly. I like this one. I should do it more. I'd like to just send people gifts out of the blue.
I
don't
love
do
doing
it,
it.
but I
Who
like
are you
it.
wanting to send gifts to?
I don't know. My pals. I send you something. I don't know what I would send you, but
Hmm.
I
I
see something
randomly
that's like, that's
sent-
a West thing.
I saw this t-shirt on TikTok and I randomly sent it to our friend Bo. And on it, it said, "Don't bully me, I'll come," with like a sad face. And I just like sent it to him with like no name, nothing. And like
that's
it
good.
went on for like months without him knowing like who got the shirt.
That's good.
And I also just bought my other friend a shirt and it's like, it looks like a Twilight scene. but it's Harry Styles in his outfit that he wore to the Grammys, and it said, "This is the skin of a killer, Bella," because like Twilight, Harry Styles, and I'm like, I just can't wait to give it to her.
I'd like to receive a shirt.
Yeah, I'll keep you in mind.
Okay.
Have your
Yeah.
address.
If anything, you see, he's like, oh, let's sew him.
Yeah, like my
shirt.
friend Shauna's also really good about like, oh, I saw this and thought of you, and just like it can be a small little thing.
Yeah.
But
if that doesn't hit, is that like
that too?
If that doesn't hit, and they're like,
No,
this
it's
made
still
you
like
think
the
of me?
gesture's so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's more
It's
about
nice
the
to be
gesture.
thought about. It's just nice to be thought about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like when Schmidt brings home Nick a cookie. You brought me a cookie,
nice.
I brought you a cookie.
It's just nice. If you've met someone and they clearly don't remember your name, just say, "Hi, we've met. I'm blank."
I don't even like people doing that. Like, just
a
reintroduce
tricky
yourself.
one.
What
If
should
I
they
don't
do?
fucking remember your name.
So you're saying don't say we've met before.
No. I think that's embarrassing.
Describe the situation.
If you've met someone and they clearly don't remember your name, just say, "Hi, we've met."
Oh yeah, and they like go to reintroduce themselves.
Sure, yeah. Or if they're talking in their call, there's you, bud, pal.
Yeah, that's
Chief.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm 50
Like assuming-
I think I would just say something casually. I would just be like, hey, it's been a while since we met. Like, I'm Bobby. If they're like,
Yeah, I mean, that's
they're,
kind of
like,
the same
it's
thing, though. No?
Clear. I feel like if they're making it clear that they know you but can't remember your name, I think that's one thing. It's like, oh yeah, like it was so long ago, or oh, we were drinking.
Yeah,
like if you
sure.
make it seem casual, that's fine. But if it's like, I have had this happen to me on multiple occasions. It was actually a girl that went to Milliken, and it pissed me the fuck off. I like introduced myself again because every time that we had been drinking, or every time we met, we'd been drinking as like dark, like house parties or whatever. She's like, yeah, we've actually met. And I'm like, I just hate when people do that so much.
Yeah.
Who
It's
was
like,
it? Who was it?
I
Name
can't say
names.
who it was.
We'll tag her in the description.
Yeah, why? Who was it?
Not name dropping, but that still pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, I mean that's
Melissa.
kind of a different deal. That's like, yeah, that's just being a bitch.
It also depends. It also depends when and how you've met. Like, should I remember you? Was it like you're dating a coworker?
Be
of
more
mine and
rememberable.
yeah.
Be more rememberable.
There's some
I don't know.
leniency there. I just go with the. It's not nice to meet. Hey, it's good to see you.
Good to see you. Hey, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, good to see you, Bobby. Like, I don't know. Like at work things, I feel like I make so much more of a priority to remember people's names in a professional setting. But like if I'm meeting your friend casually, like I'll try to remember their names, but like I'm not gonna like feel like the world's biggest idiot if I'm like, remind me your name again.
Yeah,
If
just
I did that professionally, I'd
I'm
be
bad
like,
with names. Just it always
I'm usually
plays.
pretty good. Which is a
that's
good
good.
quality to have.
Do you remember all my bridesmaids' names?
Fucking yeah, I do. Pull up a picture. I'll name them all.
That's another episode of the show.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not totally confident. I think I could.
Rebecca. All right. I'm trying
There's
to.
no
There's so
no
goddamn
Rebeccas.
many of these. Someone mispronounces a word, but you knew what they meant. Move along. Don't correct them. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Pretty simple. When casually asked how you are, say good. I totally agree. That is not me actually asking you how you're doing.
It's
That is-
rhetorical, pretty much.
That is a
yeah.
pleasantry. That is basically me saying hello. Do not be like, oh, well, actually, fucking no. Stop it.
Yeah, never
Shut your
mind.
mouth. Get out. I don't care.
Right. Go ahead.
Actually, it's
fair.
great to talk about the weather. Thoughts? Bit
Actually, it's a
overstigmatized.
I think it's a nice, like, casual way to, like, lead into a conversation. You just don't want to be like, hey, okay, so we're here for meeting about this baby shower or whatever. You know, like, I think it's nice to, like, warm up the conversation, foreplay, if you will.
Yeah,
So small talk, as some people call it.
conversation foreplay. Sure.
This one's for Bobby. I guess it could happen to Wes. Don't touch the small of my back to move around me at the bar if you're ugly.
Yeah, I agree.
You could just put anything in the world and then put "if you're ugly" after it. Don't do it.
Not true.
If you're ugly, dude, 100% true.
You get away with more stuff if you're hot, but there's obviously some stuff.
It's
Get
not
away with
creepy
more
if you're
things.
hot.
Yeah, that's a decent rule, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
don't
creepy
put
if
the
you're
hand-
hot.
yeah, even
There's
if you are, it's a
certain-
little weird.
Yeah, there's certain. Yeah,
There's-
that's a case by case scenario.
There's better
Harry
moves.
Styles. If Harry Styles says he was going to suck your blood at some shop in Vegas, you wouldn't be complaining about it on our podcast.
I would have a big ol'
You'd have bite
vampire.
marks up and down you. Yeah.
You're looking pale. What's
It's
going
only
on
creepy
there?
if you're ugly.
Only creepy if you're ugly and I'm totally not interested.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
That's a good rule.
I mean, that would be a pretty odd line even for Harry Styles. It would work for him because he's Harry Styles,
would
but
work.
after the fact, he'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Any other good ones?
Yeah, some of these just like what are like white people should always clearly pronounce 50 Cent. He's not 50 Cent. Like, what year is it? When are we ever talking about 50 Cent? And like, duh. No,
I
do
say
black
50
people
Cent.
even call him 50 Cent? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. That's a weird one.
He's not commonly in conversation.
No, I
Yeah.
can't remember the last time I thought about 50 Cent.
Last Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, he was there. All right, there's just too many of these. We can revisit or not. I don't
Fun
know.
stuff.
That was a fun little tip. Let's fucking
Yeah.
draft some shit. Who?
Yeah, let's
says
close this shit
no?
strong. Give me a
Who
draft
says
order.
No, fucking. What am I googling here? Wheel of
Number
names.
Wheel of names. Any parameters on this draft? What are we drafting?
Okay, yeah, that's so game day snacks. I wanted to ask if we're including drinks, if we want to set some sort of category parameters. I don't think we need to set category parameters because I think you're pretty much just eating sides. I mean, there's
Yeah,
stuff that
it's kinda-
aren't sides,
kinda
but
just a
everything's
bunch of
kind of a side.
appetizers.
It's all appetizers pretty much. Including drinks or not was the thing. I guess I wanted to determine. No, I don't think so either.
I call all-time Mountain Dew, so
Yeah, and like
yeah, I think just food. Things that could get you full.
well, beer can get you full, so counterpoint. Yeah, I
Fill
agree.
me up.
Food. I don't think we need too many rules. Everyone pick 5. All right, let's spin
Let's fucking
the wheel. Let me make this look better. Oh, this is great. If you're watching on YouTube,
Yeah.
like and subscribe. Self-produced show, independent podcast.
Chat
Support
AI.
your local. Yeah, they're fucking listening. Support your local independent podcaster.
yeah.
ChatGPT could have just picked a name for you.
I want to stop you real quick. This happens a lot whenever people say this. Is it GB as in boy or P as in Paul? Because you're really towing the line.
B.
Okay.
B.
GBT.
Chat
Okay.
GPT.
Gamma,
Right?
beta, transformer.
I don't know. I feel like people really slur those two. It's a real cocktail of letters there.
GPT.
No.
Yeah.
You sounded like
Sounds-
P.
it's-
You said P.
No, I said a B. Chat GPT.
Dude.
You're saying a P.
Am I
You're
losing?
saying
No,
a P.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
no, I'm hearing it too. You're saying a fucking P.
Chat GPT.
Okay,
When you
I
say
heard
it
a little
I'm
quickly,
bit.
saying a
when you
B.
say it quickly, it morphs into a P.
GPT.
And it
GPT.
does for a lot of people.
PB, PB,
Okay,
PB.
yeah. I think those two letters together are tough. What are we doing here?
GPT.
All right, spin this fucker. Here we go.
Sorry, I was tripping out. I thought I was losing it. Oh yeah, go baby, go.
Wes, where do you want to draft?
I would like to pick number 1 overall, first pick.
He's going first. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. And Kerchow, I will pick third, which means Bobby is gonna pick second. All right.
Damn. Okay.
I have a couple options, but I wanted to be true to myself because I cannot eat a few of these things, and I want to make sure that it's something I can eat and love. I have a firm number one pick: chicken wings
Yeah, I
with a
figured.
bullet. Chicken wings, send it in.
Do we
Run
need
to
to
the stand.
discern flavors of wings, or does
No,
Wes get
no,
all wings?
No, wings.
Wes gets all wings.
Boneless wings? Or boneless wings on the
Yeah,
board?
absolutely
Not to give
not.
away picks. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Wings.
Oh,
All
I thought you were
chicken
asking me.
wings.
I thought you were asking me if I wanted to.
No, I'm saying, are they
choose?
draftable
Oh,
by the rest of us?
no. But
Yeah.
to be
I
clear,
mean,
mine will.
I don't think
mine
I
will
would.
bone
That'd
in.
be losing if I drafted those.
True.
I'll just draft chicken nuggets. Am I right? All right. Bobby, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going buffalo chicken dip.
Yep, that's a good one.
Okay.
It's a good pick. It's up there for a reason. Classic. Could have gone one, honestly, and I don't think it would have been out of turn. Oh man, so that leaves it to me. Now I'm up.
Now you're the one.
You don't want.
Got a few different options here. Oh, I could really make or break myself.
Yeah, really, any pick could make or break.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I wrote
just
one of
take
these and I like abbreviated and I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. Those are maybe I should have picked second. Seems like
you
there
hate
might
to
be
see
a fall off.
you ruined your draft early on.
I'm gonna take pizza. Everyone
Yeah.
loves pizza. It's a good pick. It's easy. It's available. It's a crowd pleaser.
For those listening at home, that is the thing I consider very, very high up, along with wings that I am not able to consume for the most part, and I took wings instead. Pizza's great.
All right. Up next, what should I take? I'll take nachos. I love nachos. They're delicious. They're a bit messy, which, it's a lot of eating on the couch, so that kind of factors in, but
True.
give me nachos. All right, Bob, you're
Nachos
up
are great.
again.
Bobby?
All right. And I know that you guys know how avid of a football watcher
love
I am.
it.
So I
You'd
take,
Football girly.
football girly for sure. I take this very seriously. So my next pick is going to be meatballs.
I had two remaining here. I was hoping one of these got back. That meatballs is one of them. I'll be taking the other. But meatballs are great.
I about took it as well. To clarify, are we talking like the sweet barbecue meatballs? Is that specifically when
That's
I make
what
the
I think
graphic
of.
what you're
So,
talking about? Or are we talking more of an Italian
those are-
flavor?
Oh no, not Italian flavor. Like I like the tangier, maybe some spicy, but definitely
Barbecue-y,
saucy,
made in a crock pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real
I
white
also
people shit.
love to just do butter and hot sauce with the meatballs and
Never done
have
that.
it like a buffalo meat sauce. So good.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
How do you do
putting that
the barbecue sauce and grape jelly mixture formula?
And I think, yeah. I have done
Or
that.
you
I don't
made
make
a
it
face.
when
No, I've
when
never made those.
They're great.
Instantly
That's like
my
what you're
brain is like,
talking-
that sounds weird, but then now that I think about it, it's like, yeah, that is what that tastes like, kind of. So
Mixes
it makes sense. That's what
mixes
it is.
together very nicely. Yeah.
and you'll throw some brown sugar up in there.
Oh,
That
speaking
sounds
of brown
pretty
sugar,
good.
I'm going to be taking bacon wrapped weenies.
Mm.
Sprinkle a little brown sugar on those
That's-
babies. Get them nice and
That
bacon nice and
is
crispy.
that
Good stuff.
Good. Oh yeah.
All right, you got another
It's just
pick, Wes.
delicious.
Yeah, I do. We're going to go 5 rounds. Is that right?
5 picks.
Okay.
So you'll be past the halfway point here.
I think there's a lot of one category of genre, but I think I'm going to take the one of this group before there's a lot of picks made here. I'm going to go with chili. I'm going to go with
That's
chili.
good.
I think it's
Chili
my
is
number one
good.
soup. Number one soup to me.
Yeah, really
on
the
a
only
soup.
soup I
I
think
think
that qualifies for a Super Bowl party. And you bring any
Yeah,
other
there's
kind
a-
of soup. get that
There's
shit
one
out
or
of my
two,
face.
maybe others, but yeah, I think it's one of number
I
one
think
of
it's
its
the
kind.
most appropriate for a football
Yeah.
party.
Yeah. happy to have it on my team. Go ahead, Bobby. Back to you.
Okay.
You're putting together a pretty good
Back
draft,
to
Wes. I'll
Bobby.
give it to you.
Yeah. Hey, he's got a great one. I'm
Yeah, I took the number
going.
one pick for a reason. Yeah, you know, I had a plan, and we're
That-
executing thus far.
I'm going taco layer dip.
Didn't have it on my board. I should have. That's good. That's good.
Taco dip is excellent.
I think I had all the
like, so
individual
good.
parts of it separate on my board, but just mash it all together in a little dish.
Can't go
why even
fucking
choose?
wrong there.
Take you all the way.
All right. I can't believe this got back to me. I think I'm getting great value here at the 9th pick of the draft. I'm taking jalapeno poppers. Got to do it. They're a staple. They're a staple.
Yum.
It's on my board. Love
A
them.
little creamy, a little heat. It's delicious. I guess if I want to get specific, I'll do a bacon wrapped jalapeno popper. Actually,
Even better, as you should.
Bacon wrapped jalapeno
Yummy.
popper. That's gonna be a lot of words to put on the graphic, but we persist. All right, I
There's-
got another.
There's almost no way that he's listening to this, but my uncle always brings those to family events. Makes really good bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Shout out.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to him.
Shout out to your uncle.
Yeah, my uncle. Yeah, I hope you're listening.
Yeah, drop
anyways,
the
go ahead.
recipe.
Yeah.
Drop the recipe in the comments. Between a few things here. You know, I don't want to give away my strat here. What would I reach for if I had all these other things on my plate? What would be a nice thing to complement those things? I'm gonna go with the shrimp cocktail. I love a nice shrimp cocktail. A little chilled, a little cold, a little tangy to counteract the very salty, very creamy.
Was
stuff.
not on my board, but a nice
Ballad.
complimentary pick. A little to mix it up
Such a
from all the
good pick.
heavy, kind of barbecue-y, saucy stuff. Good stuff.
All right, Bob.
Okay. Do I get 2 picks now?
You do not.
Or do I ever get? I never get
you
2
do not.
picks.
You're in the middle.
Second pick does not get 2 picks.
Oh, shit. Fuck you. Okay. Anyway, I'm going those little ham sliders that are on Hawaiian rolls. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to call those, but yeah,
They
I
have
know.
they have like the butter and garlic sauce on top. So fucking good. They're just called ham sliders, I think.
Okay. Interesting choice to go with that version of slider.
Well,
There's some other options.
But like this is like I
No,
always
that's
make
good.
those to go to
No, I
parties.
know.
Good.
Hey, no, you're getting defensive. I think it's a good pick. I'm just saying. Any reason you just like those the best?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
those the best. I think they have the most flavor, to be completely honest.
Interesting. Okay. Didn't know if you maybe take them.
I pick with my heart.
Dip some
we know.
Hawaiian bread and maybe some chili, perhaps. Maybe dip some sandwich. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Yeah,
do
now
that, Jay.
we can. I got the chili. You got the sandwiches. We'll talk. Okay, I have 2 picks, and this is the rest. This is the rest of my draft. It's over.
Wrapping up your plate here.
Right
What
now,
else
I
do you
have
wanna-
wings. I have bacon wrapped weenies, and I have chili.
A lot of kind of similar flavors.
I would like
But
to.
it's
I would
your
like to
draft.
secure. I would like to secure a dip here
Oh,
with one of these picks. I would like to secure a dip. I don't have a dip yet, and I'm gonna go with corn dip, and I'm gonna go with pigs in a blanket. My 5th round pick.
Oh, see, I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if that was too close to the weenies.
He went double weenie, folks. The
Yeah,
guy went
folks.
double weenie. No one likes weenie quite like Wes.
That's so true.
Yeah, huge weenie guy.
Wesley, more like
Little weenies.
Weenies, Lee.
Yeah,
Right.
little
Obviously,
weenies.
little weenies.
Ideally bacon wrapped, but we'll wrapped in some form of something. We're happy with it. We like our guys.
It's just a lot of
Okay.
weenie. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the only.
Yeah, I went double weenie. I'm fucking double weenie. I don't care.
They're both good, but it's just
I draft for
just
value.
snarfing down a lot of weenie. at the function.
Yeah, that's a lot of meat. This is tough.
Ugh.
Okay.
Don't fuck it
Let's
up.
read
It's your
your-
last pick.
Read your
Okay.
read your plate. It's
My
your last
plate.
pick.
She has buff chick
have
dip,
buffalo
meatballs.
chicken dip.
Sorry, I didn't know if you had it written down or not. Go ahead.
No, I don't, but you can go. No, you go.
Buff chicken dip, meatball, 7-layer dip, Hawaiian roll, ham slider.
I won't lie to you. Pretty good plate.
I'd eat
That's
those
a
balance.
things.
great fucking plate.
Good balance.
Okay. The last thing I'm going with is chili cheese dip. You know what I'm saying? It's like that Velveeta chili
I do.
hot queso
Yeah.
dip.
I do. I know exactly what you're saying.
Is there meat in this or no?
No, it's
Yeah.
just. Oh, there
Yeah,
is.
there
What am
is.
I thinking of?
It's chili cheese dip. It's like canned chili and Velveeta,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
and you
I see
put
what you're
it
saying.
together in a crock
Well,
pot.
I was thinking of what do you call?
So not like
I-
queso with like
don't
rotel and
You're thinking
I
of
don't
like
think
the
you're gonna take-
rotel and
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
like more. Yeah, that would be more like queso, which is pretty close. But all right.
Go ahead.
I mean,
Maybe just read your plate.
right now, pizza, nachos, bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, and a shrimp cocktail.
damn,
like-
that's a good
Like
plate
my
too.
guys. Like my guys.
It's a good plate. I'll be honest with you. All this is pretty fucking good.
Every
What do you know?
time
Wouldn't be
we
ano-
talk about
wouldn't-
food, we're all like,
Wouldn't be another
Yeah, what
week
a-
where I just get hungry as fuck. on
Yeah,
this
just a bunch of
goddamn show.
fat slobs.
Will we ever draft anything that's not food? Have we ever drafted anything that's not food? I don't think we have. Have we?
What do we drafted?
didn't
Candy?
we draft hot players or something?
No, we looked through them. I don't
just
think we
talked about
drafted them though. I think it's only been food. I think we did candy. I think we did Thanksgiving.
Oh no, we
stuff.
did holidays.
No, holidays,
We did
holidays.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right.
But that made
Well,
us hungry talking about the food and candy.
Yeah.
with holidays.
Basically, the only reason to pick the holidays is what food you get to eat on the holidays. It's pretty much our only reasoning for what we picked.
Yeah, that's true.
You would think that we were all like 500 pounds.
Bunch of fatties.
God, I
That's
aspire
that
to just
dip
give
looks
up.
like Wes.
Yeah, I know what you're saying now. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the like salsa and cheese, basically. Yeah, the whatever you call it. It's good. You don't have to defend it. You're getting so defensive. I like your picks. I like it.
All right, I got one more left here, and I think I'm going to round this off, and I think I'm going to go to like an area of the board that it seems like no one else was thinking and no one else kind of considered.
I know what you're
Dessert?
going.
I'm going dessert, but what I'm going to
Dessert?
pick,
I
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah, I have
Ooh,
one. I wrote
was
down
gonna
one. I
guess.
didn't.
I have a couple. I don't.
I
I,
have
mean, there's
one
nothing that's
too.
like there's nothing that's like, oh, that's a Super Bowl dessert that you eat at the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. Really, it's all just kind of desserts. Kind of a dealer's choice here.
I have one that it feels like anything else you pick is wrong.
Really,
Wow.
Wes, you don't agree with her? Because I don't
No,
really
no.
know.
I only wrote down one like dessert.
Huh? I'm interested
The Super
to
Bowl
see
is not. It just never ends. It's just a never-ending
just
just
shoveling.
dip. Just
No
dip
courses.
and
It's one
No.
big fat course.
appetizer dip.
I'll eat the
appetizer.
dessert first, and then I'll eat the fucking weenies.
Yeah.
I'll have a fucking weenie wrapped in candy.
Right. I might go weenie dessert. Weenie dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wes,
Throw 'em all
you want to do a dessert weenie? We'll let you add another. We can trade
Dude,
out corn
I'll
dip
fucking-
for
I'll triple weenie. I'm not afraid.
weenies and Jello or something.
Yeah.
Or like
I'm just gonna
jelly
go with the
and
classic
weenies.
here. I'm just gonna take a nice brownie, nice tasty brownie,
Oh, okay.
It's delicious
How wholesome.
chocolate
How
brownie.
wholesome of you.
What were you thinking, Bobby? I'm not sure.
Okay, Wes, what was yours?
I wrote down puppy chow.
Okay.
That was mine. That was
okay.
mine.
Yeah,
Just kinda
that's
like-
good.
I
Kinda-
thought we were
kinda-
gonna be. I thought we were gonna be on the same thing because like puppy chow is not something you would just casually make to eat at home. It's
Sure.
like you kind of make that for like a little
Large
party of some
group.
sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can kind of
So I
throw
was
it in
like-
a cup, portable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
I
right.
think puppy
That might-
chow because there's then like the puppy bowl. Like
That would have been a better
Didn't-
pick for me, I think. I think
fucked
that
it.
would have
Yeah.
rounded out my draft. I still like my draft. Run it down. Wes took wings, bacon wrapped weenies, chili, corn dip, pigs in a blanket. Bobby took buffalo chicken dip, meatballs, 7-layer dip, Hawaiian ham slider, chili cheese dip. And I took pizza, nachos, bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, shrimp cocktail, and a tasty brownie.
They're all
Uh,
very good.
Yeah, I mean,
Super Bowl food slaps. It might be
If I had
better
to-
than Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, I mean, it's just everything that we listed is
Lot
better
of-
than like dry turkey.
a lot of bullshit traditions like, well, we have to eat this. No, we don't. I promise you we don't. We can
Yeah.
just eat the food we like.
Poke some holes. Mine, I did go double weenie. You know, what are you going to do?
Bob,
delicious
your
is
two
delicious.
dips are pretty similar. I won't lie.
I-
It's two
what I was gonna
pretty
say is-
similar dips.
Really?
I'm just saying.
Maybe
If I had to, I would eat 3 dips, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I didn't realize you took 3
yeah.
dips. That was 3 dips.
maybe not the best version of a slider. You know, it's dealer's choice. Maybe people like different versions of that. It's
So
up to the
what's
voters.
your-
It's up to the voters.
Do you
Some
like?
like
people
a
like a
traditional-
hamburger. Some people like a
hamburger.
pulled
See-
pork, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my thing. Just if you're listening and you're just wondering, like, oh, I'm torn. The ham sliders are good hot and cold. Hamburger,
That's a
I
good
don't
point.
prefer cold
That's a
hamburger.
good point.
And then the pulled
That's a great point.
pork will make the bottom bun soggy. Ham's
good
not
point.
gonna make
That's a
that
good
shit
point.
soggy.
That's a good point.
It's a good argument.
She sold me.
Also-
Anything didn't get drafted that we were thinking?
Oh,
Guacamole
Most of
and
the
like,
heavy salsa,
yeah, like salsa,
queso.
guac. Yeah.
yeah.
We kind of, I
Too
mean, Bob,
basic.
she kind of got them all in one foul swoop with the 7
I like
layer.
I like a crab dip.
Okay, crab dip's pretty good. I like just a nice sour cream and onion with some Lay's or some Ruffles.
Sure.
I
Hard
was
to
about to
beat.
say a French onion, like a Prairie Farms French onion.
Ooh,
with some,
good
like,
spinach
Spinach
artichoke.
dip. Yeah, spinach dip.
Good spinach
Yeah,
artichoke
that's
is
good
good.
Toasted raviolis,
Cupcakes.
perhaps.
Cupcakes,
Ooh.
cookies.
Fried pickles. Might have to
Um,
order those to get them right, but
I feel like you. I don't
Yeah.
think you can get
They
fried
don't last.
pickles for the Super
They don't
Bowl.
last.
Yeah, they don't last.
Yeah,
a good
they
point,
need to be
sorry.
fresh. A lot of fried food in general. It's if it sits around like
So
cheese curds, kind of the same
rough.
way. Kind of gets the point. It's like it's a little like eating
yeah,
rubber.
this is gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't take it.
You
That's why I
know,
didn't take it.
Speaking of cheese curds, when I was just with all of my coworkers, down there in Texas,
Yeehaw!
ranch is like not as big of a thing. And when I said
that's a
I
shame.
dipped my cheese curds in ranch, like they were like, "That is the most disgusting thing I've ever fucking heard." I'm like,
I
cheese
don't,
curds go
but-
with ranch.
I
Sure,
don't do
yeah,
that,
that's
but
valid.
yeah.
I don't either, but I don't say it's crazy.
You don't?
I mean, we're in the fucking ranch dressing goddamn motherland. I mean,
Yeah, we do
Mm-hmm.
reside in
Probably-
the ranch belt.
nowhere in the world is ranch more popular than where we live. I think that's a safe assumption.
In the ranch belt.
The ranch belt, yeah, we live in the hidden valley. I think.
We do live centrally.
Yeah, we live right in the
Oh,
fucking
that's
hidden valley. I
fucking
think.
funny.
Oh
That
god.
is some good shit right there.
Uh, here's an underrated hero that I would never draft because it would lose it for me, but it's nice to have the veggie tray. You need it there. I need a little palate cleanser
Just
sometime.
yep.
Get
I need
out.
just like a
I just need a
just-
little. It's like fuck. That was a lot of salt and
Yeah.
creamy stuff. Just a nice celery,
yeah. Hit a commercial. Maybe do a stretch.
deep breath.
rip. Yeah, maybe loosen a notch on the belt. Maybe hit a
Fighter come to the
Cauliflower.
corner between rounds. Have a
yeah.
nice little broccoli. It's like I'm healthy. I'm good.
Yeah, we're
This
honestly
is
good.
counterbalancing this. I'm a slut for some deviled
Couldn't be
eggs.
me.
I fucking love deviled eggs,
Oh.
but
I feel like it's not the time
have-
and place, but they are
No.
delicious.
I feel like
I have
only
this
old people make
ongoing-
deviled eggs. So whenever you do a Super Bowl party with your friends, no one ever makes them.
Oh yeah, like my mom makes great deviled eggs, but like my buddies are not like whipping up.
It
Shout out to
seems
mom.
I've never made deviled eggs. It seems like a gigantic pain in the ass. I don't know if that's true, but it
It's
feels
not.
like it would be. Okay, well,
It's so easy.
You
So-
hard boil them and then take the middles out and mix it with some stuff and then put
mayonnaise
it back in.
and mustard and relish and whatever. It seems. I mean, it would just
Because you just put
Not
it
that
in a
it's hard,
Ziploc
but it's
bag
just-
and cut the tip. And
sure.
Mm.
here's my
Yeah.
thing. Before Brody just cut me off. I have a little ongoing series with my old girls, my old gal pals on Snapchat. Because like every morning I pretty much have 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs and I cut it in half and I do a different topping on like each little half and I rate it. And they love the deviled egg stories.
What are you putting on
If you guys
these?
are interested in being added to that, so I have a few variations of my favorites, but my current go-to is Kewpie mayo, Dijon mustard, a little bit of smoked paprika, and top it with like either like a peppercini or like a pickle.
So it's like a deconstructed deviled egg, kind of, basically, is what you're doing
Yeah,
there.
pretty much.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite one. But I also will do like rice vinegar, soy sauce, and sriracha. I'll throw some
Wow.
like that crunchy chili oil on there. You can put anything on
I think
deviled
we need to put this on the real social media, and we need to start getting a little crazy with it. Get real off the
Yeah.
wall. We
egg.
need to start going.
Yeah.
Maybe put up a comment, put up a poll, whatever gets the most votes. That's what Bob's eating on that egg that day. Looks like you're eating
Could be
chocolate
fun.
sauce on your egg this morning. Sorry, but
It can't be
people have spoken.
disgusting. It has to be a good combo. Like
You don't know until you try it.
well, maybe it's good.
Horseradish on an egg is so good. Like, love that. So yeah, there's really a lot of variations here. Love a deviled egg.
Okay.
All right, guys.
We all do.
I'm very
been another great
excited for
episode.
the Super Bowl. So
Me too.
happy.
Any,
Real quick,
Super
what are
Bowl.
your thoughts on LeBron breaking the all-time scoring record?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Wow.
What
Yeah,
happened?
no. Yeah, honestly,
He
fucked
did
up
it.
of you.
Last night, I won't lie.
How many
As
points?
a man, I got a little emotional. I did.
Did you?
I did
Who
not.
Who held it before him?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I know him. Didn't
Yeah,
he
he's
go like
pretty.
this?
Nope.
No.
Different tall black guy. It's easy mix up in the NBA, but yeah, nope, not him. But yeah, I've been the entire time I've been watching sports. He's been playing basketball, and it's just like a weird full circle life moment. I don't know.
Is he gonna retire?
I don't. Not this
Eventually.
year. Eventually,
At
but
some
he's
point.
still going strong.
He's played
whatever.
20 seasons.
Yeah, it's a lot of seasons.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
go back to when I was
Oh, you know what
7
we
years
didn't
old.
talk
He started
about?
playing. Pretty wild.
I think we need to talk about it because next week it's not going to be relevant. Tom Brady's thirst trap. We have to.
I
talk
had it
about
on the list. Also,
What was
with
that about?
LeBron.
Why did he do that?
Why did he look so
Bro.
fucking weird?
It was because Julian Edelman posted something like a long time ago, months or years ago, and Brady was fucking with him and said, if you get so many likes or whatever retweets on this tweet, I'll recreate these poses. So that's what he was doing.
Okay.
Julian
So
Edelman,
that's better.
known thirst trapper on
Okay, that's
Instagram,
better than I
etc.
thought.
And they're good friends, and he was messing with them, so he had to pay up. He finally retired. He had to pay some debts. I think that was the
Okay.
case.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Just real
That-
quickly though.
that makes more sense.
Why? He looks fucking weird. He looks like
Well,
fucking
he's-
AI.
He's barely human.
Yeah, he looks.
I mean, he looks like
He looks
ChatGPT
so thin.
made him.
I'm wondering if he's on the old Ozempic like everybody else.
It looks like he's coloring that hair too. No, that's a
Oh.
dark
We've been
shade.
coloring and moving some musical chairs around on that head for a while.
But it feels like that's a fresh coat of paint. I mean, yeah, like he obviously has hair plugs. Like you look at his pictures when he was 24, his hair was a million times worse.
Yeah.
Musical chairs. I'm so sorry. That's the funniest fucking thing I've heard.
Look, he's looking skinny, but he's looking
He
good.
looks like he's on
I'd kill to look like
semaglutide or
that.
something.
Yeah, I mean, he's like 46, 7
looks
years
great.
old.
I'd kill to look like that. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Oh man, God,
What do you guys
speaking of
think
emotional,
about guys dyeing their hair?
whatever, to each his own.
Yeah,
Just
I don't care.
try to be subtle
Same.
about it, or else
I
I'll roast
agree.
your ass. try to make it look like you're not doing it, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if you dye your hair, you should be required when you enter a room to state that fact for everyone.
No, I think
To say,
no,
hey,
I
I
think
just dyed my hair.
His hair's
that's
dyed.
Just like,
that takes away the whole purpose of it, in my opinion. Right? It's like
Nah.
the whole reason I'm doing it is to fool you, get away with it. The meme of the guy sitting in the corner with the hoodie on, I was like, no one here knows that my hair is gray as fuck.
Yeah, all right. All right.
Yeah, Tom looks fucking insane. He's gonna keep looking insane. Looking forward to hearing him on the broadcast next season. It's gonna be
Oh yeah,
up in
what
the booth.
network is he signed up with?
Fox, I think.
Yeah, he's probably gonna
I
be
don't
really
know.
good. He's really
I'm
good
unsure.
on the mic.
I'm unsure if he's gonna be good or not. I'm hesitant. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
there is a difference in just like being good on like podcasts and like
There's-
actually being effective in a booth doing like color commentary. But
I've been
Yeah,
watching
I-
ball enough to know
I do like
a lot
his
of
underwear
guys.
there.
Yeah, what do we think?
I think
those
Brody
are?
should recreate this at Bobby's wedding.
Ooh, man, I'm gonna really have to be hitting the sit-ups a little harder. I think.
Well, I mean, it's the
I
point that you don't look as good as Tom
Yeah.
Brady.
He looks.
You don't or do like how he looks? Or are you talking
I
about
like
me?
how he looks. You too.
Yeah, I think he looks fine.
I was talking
Yeah.
about Tom Brady.
Yeah.
No, he's very handsome. Like,
Yeah,
Just-
are you new? Are you new to the world? What are you
I
talking
like
about?
his
Yeah.
underwear.
You can
Well,
barely
I
see
thought
him.
that like. Hold
He's got
on,
his
hold
own-
on, hold on. Go
You can-
back.
It's
Go
got
back.
it's his own.
His
it's his own
arm
brand.
is so incredibly hairy. Just his forearms are so
Where are
hairy.
we seeing this?
What the fuck?
No,
Pretty hairy.
Is that
I mean-
hair? Or is it just like lighting?
Why
It
is
looks
it? Why
tan.
is
I
it?
think the
look-
lighting.
or
The
is it
lighting's a
just like
little fucked because this arm's, unless he's just shaving one arm. I think this arm's probably
Shave
a little
both
hairy,
arms,
but
kids.
Yeah,
I think
I
there's
think
a
it might be
little
the
shadow.
filter or something.
Yeah, I think it's fucking up his arm because that looks weird. Yeah,
God, his face looks so strange.
yeah, it's all.
That's the thing, he's,
plastic,
like,
It
dude.
looks
handsome, but
very
it's-
edited.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just
I think
looking
he
a
just
little.
edited the shit out of his hair and his.
He's looking
I
a little
like-
gaunt.
Oh,
He's good looking. Obviously,
he
he's
has
good
his
looking.
own underwear brand.
Yeah, I just said that. He has
His own
Brady, the
underwear
Brady
brand.
Yeah, Brady brand. Yeah, that's why he.
Oh,
That's why he
damn.
did it.
I might need to get Tommy some of those.
Yeah, that's
Big
why he did it.
miss to
He
not
did a
have
Those
it
look
just say
nice.
like Brady. Oh, I guess it kind of does, but we need some better branding on that, Tom. We need some.
It should say it down the. It should say it down the shaft.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hang to the left or something like.
Check out my
Oh.
Lombardi.
Yeah.
My Super
Oh,
Bowl
God.
trophy right here between my legs. My big shiny knob. All right, that's probably enough.
Or like there's like rings going. There's like rings going up
Yeah.
the shaft.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think these are all good ideas. I think we
Yeah.
all shoot them up
Honestly,
the flagpole
Bring me on
to
for product
TB12.
Yeah, run those up to
Incorporated.
corporate. Run those to corporate. We might get involved in that. Yeah, I like that.
Hit our line. Yeah.
Do we feel a little sad that he's like taking this picture by himself in this fucking hotel room all alone?
There's
And
o-
he shot
there's
this
other people
video. He
There's
shot
other
this
people.
I don't feel
video.
sad.
He shot his. I got a little sad at like his retirement video. He's just alone by himself on the beach, just like kind of like fuck. That's it. I'm just gonna go back home
He is
by
he is
myself.
sleeping in the bed that he made, but yeah, the family part. he
No,
did
it's-
ruin.
Don't you
It's
think
not that
he
it's his
probably-
fault, but it's still a little sad.
Don't you think that
Yeah,
he
I
probably
agree.
woke up to just like some super young, fucking hot bitch?
I mean,
It was
like,
sure,
probably.
but I mean,
should
here's
leave.
the thing: like, when you're this hot and this successful, there's only so many times you can do that. Before it's like, I mean, I get it, I know what it is. It's a little, it's
But
not
some
quite doing it
people
for me
aren't
anymore.
fueled by companionship. You know what I mean? Like he is very much so
Maybe.
like more on like the narcissist side of things, not necessarily in a bad way, but like he really enjoys his career. That's why he wouldn't retire. That's why he tried to retire and then came back because of, you know, not being satisfied at home and all that. So it's like, I don't think that companionship is what's going to be his like driving factor in his life of what makes him feel satisfied. So
He
I don't
also
think that he's
seems-
feeling like
But he feels so
alone.
motivated by family, and he always talks about his parents and his family. So I got a feeling that probably hurts him a little that he's
Threw it all
not
away.
with his kids, and he kind of kept playing football to play 2 more years of kind of mediocre or whatever football.
True. I think that if that broke your marriage up, something else would have,
I mean,
think
sure.
Fair.
So they'll find that. However, I did just have a lapse of judgment in forgetting that he smooches his kids so weirdly hard on their
Yeah,
lips.
on the
that
mouth.
when
Yeah,
I
He
was-
loves them very much.
aggressively.
Yeah.
Very
loves them.
much.
So I am kind of feeling weird.
Maybe it's
about
good we're
calling
getting him away from
hot
him.
now.
Yeah, honestly, those
Yeah,
kids.
I think he could use some space.
Don't French your kids.
Smooches were, yeah.
Is Leo dating a 19-year-old, or is that fake?
Yeah. Weird. Very strange.
A
I think
fucking psychopath.
the
Just
time is
hates
up on
someone.
like fucking Leo's cool. Leo's no longer cool. Leo.
I agree. He's
Yeah.
kind of a bag
looks
of milk too. Like what
yeah,
the fuck?
and that's like kind of
Yeah.
the cool thing. It's just like he's like fat, disgusting, whatever, and he just lives on a yacht and fucks hot models, which is like in itself kind of cool. But now it's a little like, dude, like what are you trying to
He
prove
looks
by
like
doing
he
that?
smells weird too.
He looks
Seems
greasy.
like he bathes a lot.
Maybe he's actually just like a homosexual and he's closeted
Maybe.
and doesn't want to come out.
Maybe
I
Leo.
don't know.
Leo's.
But
I think
why-
Leo's jumped the shark at this point.
Why do the PR move of dating a 19-year-old if you're gay? Like just pick a beard that's like not
saw-
gonna get people
I-
to yell at you.
I saw that wasn't real. I don't know. Ooh, folks, we should probably wrap it up. My computer's gonna die.
All right, great
Oh,
episode.
we'll plug it in because I want to talk. Okay, bye.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do that. You guys wrap it up.
The episode is over. Like, comment, subscribe. Vote on whose draft you think was the best. Have a
Add
good
me on
one.
Snapchat to see the old eggs. Okay, bye.